Their nerves rattled, South Koreans quickly took to the streets in anger. The nuclear device triggered just before 10 a.m. local time at a facility about 235 miles northeast of Pyongyang, registering as a 4.7 magnitude seismic event. It's the same area the North used for its first nuclear test 3 years ago. The Russians estimated today's explosion as comparable to the bombs dropped in Hiroshima or Nagasaki during World War II. But South Korean experts say the blast was a fraction of that. Next today, the North staged a series of short-range missile launches. And finally came the propaganda. North Korean TV telling its people the tests were, quote, measures to bolster nuclear deterrent for self-defense. South Korea called it a provocative action which will never be tolerated. Officials here in China may well see this as a setback in their efforts to negotiate an end to the North's nuclear weapons program. Those negotiations are currently stalled. And the North's attitude, if today's tests are any indication, seems to be forget any new talks anytime soon. On April 5th, the North test-fired a long-range ballistic missile. It crossed over Japan and fell harmlessly into the ocean. But to some, it is proof that the North has no intention of giving up its program because its goal is facing down the U.S.
When North Koreans successfully own ICBMs, they will no longer have to be subservient to the United States at the negotiating table.
The North now says it will restart its one nuclear reactor, which it had once promised to dismantle, and even blew up its cooling tower as an act of goodwill. But goodwill is in short supply after today's tests, with the North clearly back developing what the world most fears, nuclear weapons and the missiles to carry them. Barry Petersen, CBS News, Beijing.